Yo. Welcome to our podcast, episode 3.
Dang.
I'm Gary. Guido Creates.
I'm Ricky at Ricky Garcia.
Triple A.
Or Ricky.Garcia, Triple A.
Triple A.
And I'm Priscilla at Priscilla Story.
All right. We have a good one today. Go ahead.
Do we have a good one?
We have a good one today.
Today's going to be
It's a big, juicy one.
we're going to be able to tell who's the honest one.
Oh.
Who's honest and who's all cap.
All right.
I'm no cap.
So
I have a cap on.
Yeah. So
You're all cap over here.
I'm capping right now.
Yeah, today we're going to talk about whether we would date ourselves.
Like if I could take the male version of me, right?
Like all your characteristics.
And put it into a male.
Maybe not. Actually, let's just we'll
No.
talk about looks too. Like we'll go looks and like personality.
We're going deep.
Well, damn.
Someone's going to cry after this episode. On the drive home, we're just going to be like,
Any plastic surgeons want to sponsor us after this episode?
yeah.
But who the fuck would say no? Right?
What do you mean?
Like who would say nah, I wouldn't date myself?
I think there's some people like, dude, you should know if you would date yourself or not.
Yeah.
Like,
those are like, yeah.
like, bro, you're a piece of shit. Like, you know if you are or not.
Who wants to go first?
Flip a coin.
Well, I'm capping, so
You're cap? You're all cap?
I'm capping.
Flip a coin.
I say ladies first.
Yeah, ladies first.
Fuck. Okay.
Take it over.
We need like an in-depth, like,
in-depth
analyzation
Yeah.
of myself.
we'll start with like,
Well,
Okay.
interview me.
Let's
like,
do categories right now. So,
all right,
okay.
let's do like, you have to rate yourself like look-wise on a scale of 1 through 10.
Yeah, so if you were a guy
Yeah.
and you saw yourself on Tinder,
Swipe left?
swipe left or swipe right?
I'd fucking swipe right for me.
Yeah, because she's a fucking
But
catfish, bro.
You're a
Elaborate,
fucking asshole.
For everyone out there, you guys, if you follow Priscilla on any social media platform, she does not look like that. I'm just kidding.
Well, this podcast was cool, but I'm out.
So tell me why you would swipe right. And what is your default picture?
Okay. No, first of all, like, I do have a profile anyway. So I think my bio alone, it shows my personality. It shows that I'm dope. I mean, I could pull it out, but
So you have
Let's
a good,
see it. Let's see it. Let me
Let's
see. Pull it up.
really?
And I'm
Pull
gonna be the one that reads it out.
Okay. Oh, someone text me. Oh.
silent mode, please. Silent. We don't need the dick pics. We don't need the dick pics.
Nah, let's not plug don't plug like the app that you're using.
Oh, we already did.
No, I have multiple. I have multiple.
Exclusive.
They haven't paid us for that yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
No advertising. This is not an ad.
This is not an ad. But you guys can sponsor us.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this one. If you've come across me and I didn't match with you, I'm sorry. Okay, here.
I feel like,
Let go.
you know, it's crazy. Like, I'm not on online.
Your
dating.
Wi-Fi sucks, by the way, so that's why it's taking a while.
I'm not on the online dating stuff, but it's crazy because you basically have to advertise yourself, right?
Yeah.
I mean, don't show my profile,
No, I'm not
but
gonna show your
like, you
But
can
isn't
read
that-
off it.
No, I will. But isn't that crazy? Like, you have to not only promote, like, advertise how you look,
but you have to sell yourself, your
you have to
personality.
sell yourself. Yeah, it's crazy.
Fucking tell him.
You have to advertise yourself, not only like look wise, but you have to like sell yourself.
Because, dude,
with words.
that's the crappy part about like online dating is everything is just physical appearance.
And I
at least read profiles, like, because some people, you know, are better looking in person.
Yeah.
And their personality, like when you get to know them, it's like, oh, I'm actually attracted to you.
Yeah. And I'm like one of those like people that hate to like talk about themselves. You know what I mean?
I love talking about myself.
I think I talk shit about myself, but I can't like.
So you hire Hitch.
Nah.
Alex Brenneman, or
I don't
yeah,
know who
right?
that
That's
is.
his name. Albert
All right,
Brenneman.
so we're gonna do a in-depth breakdown of your profile.
Of my profile? Okay, that's fine.
So right off the bat, you see a fucking selfie with good lighting,
Good
decent lighting.
Good lighting.
It's pretty good lighting.
Thanks.
And
How much of it was the edit?
Not too much. That was natural lighting.
If I can critique, am I open to critique your selfie or no?
Sure. If I can just hurt my feelings right
the
now.
only critique that I would have is that you have like your fucking purse on with your strap. You can see that.
It was a Louis one, by the way.
But you can't tell. It looks like
I know.
fucking, I don't know, swap meet shit. and then on top, and then the only other thing that I would point out is that you're wearing a hat. You can tell, like in the back, you can see the hat.
Yeah.
It's a fucking straw hat too. Were you fucking promoting a gardening business?
It's not a fucking straw hat.
Yeah,
it's a fedora.
Oh, it's a fedora.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I mean,
wait, so would you not swipe for those reasons?
Don't make this about me.
All right, okay, go to my prompts, like where it starts showing my personality.
And then, so it says being family oriented.
No, but you have to read what the prompt is.
It says the key to my heart is laughter, lots of it, and being family oriented. So family is important and laughing is important to you, right?
Yes.
Right off the bat.
Family is very important.
The next pick is she's showing more skin right off the bat. So she's, she's getting a little more ballsy with it. She's on a swing.
You have balls?
On vacation
You have balls?
with tequila in the background. So you can tell, like, right off the bat, she likes to have fun. Right?
Travel.
That was the point of this picture?
Yeah.
Travel and have fun.
With her fucking same fedora hat, the first pick. And then her fucking gold chain.
No, that's different. It's a different hat.
Oh, and then there's fucking measurements.
Yeah.
The cupcake is your birthday, right? I'm assuming. Like how old you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
The little cupcake.
So it has her age. It has how tall she is. She's 5'3", if anyone's wondering.
5'4" on a good day.
And then it has like the alcohol, the drink.
If you drink, yeah.
she has doesn't smoke.
Because that's important. Like if it's hard to be with someone if you like to drink and you go out to dinner, whatever you want to have, a cocktail with whoever you're with, like. Yeah. And they don't. That's kind of awkward. Yeah. At least for me, I like to drink.
So is that if they checked everything off and they can't drink?
It wouldn't be a deal breaker, but it'd kind of be like a bummer.
Yeah.
I would just have to deal with it if they checked off important things.
But how about if they didn't care that you drink?
No, if they don't care that I drink, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's not a deal breaker, but it's kind of like,
because you want to have fun with that.
Socially, that's a connection. So you kind of lose out on that.
But some people can have fun with that.
Because I know people who have partners who don't drink, and they sometimes get comments like, "Oh, really? You're drinking?" Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
What if they don't drink but they do other shit?
Saca la bolsita. No. Just keep going. Keep going.
No for me, dog.
That's a no for me.
Damn, son. Where'd you find him?
All right. So she, she drinks, doesn't smoke cigarettes, doesn't smoke weed, and then doesn't pop Xannies. Doesn't pop perkies.
Popping pills.
So it doesn't pop pills, and then it has like what job industry you're in, and then what religion.
Don't say those.
And then where her hometown.
The hometown.
And then she's. The more you scroll down, the more skin you're seeing because she's with her pictures. She's at the beach now on the sand in a bikini. And then let's see. The next one it says we're the same type of weird if you get excited about going home. You get excited about going to Home and Decor. Is that a store?
Oh my god.
Is that a store?
What? Finish it.
Home and Decor / organizational stores.
Yeah. Okay. After this, Ricky needs a reading lesson.
So you're talking about like home goods and shit like that?
Yeah, like IKEA, Bed Bath & Beyond. I love going to those.
And all that bullshit.
Yes.
Do you test the couches or do you test the beds?
Yes. No, not with someone else. Just like me.
Okay. And then we have another selfie. Looks like you're at work or something.
Yeah.
And then she's doing she's trying to do like the.
It shows that she has a paycheck.
She's trying to do like the sexy like.
Caught off guard.
Caught off guard.
That was on accident kind of picture.
Oh,
you see the tongue, right?
I didn't see you there. Do you want me to fax that?
I'll scan and email it to you.
And then, after that, it says, I know the best spot in town for tacos, the Soy Mexicana. Chill.
Chill,
Hey, we just found a new taco spot, so yeah,
hey,
we know the best spot.
Chill.
But it is a secret, so I can't tell unless you ask. Maybe winky face.
Ooh, you see, that's like a little hook. It's like,
yeah,
damn, I want to know.
Like just DM me.
Honestly,
ask me about my taco spot.
no lie. A lot of people end up messaging me because of that prompt. And
Really?
it's like, damn, I gotta know where it's at. Maybe you can show me winky face.
You're a taco fish?
Screw you.
Fish tacos.
And then, okay, next section it says caught in the act, and it has like a bunch of other pictures.
Shout out to Gary.
Well, a couple
Photo
pictures.
cred.
One of them is you can tell she's at the Seattle like
Hire
fish
me for
market.
your
Yeah.
dating app pictures. I got you. I got you.
Another selfie
Selfie.
caught off guard.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I think it's a solid. Advertisement of yourself.
You were about to
You
give
get
it
to know a
grade,
little
huh?
bit about me, and then
I feel like it's like real simple, but she took advantage and like kind of put all her interest out there
yeah.
Okay.
and what she's into and shit. So it seems
Yeah.
like right off the bat, I could tell. Okay, she likes to like drink and have fun. Likes to go to the beach. Likes to travel. Kind of.
So tell me your stories.
Yeah. So what are your little horror stories?
Yeah.
Off dating apps.
No, wait. Before we get into that, we have to
we'll
ask
go
her.
into that after. But like,
Okay. We have to ask her. So
would I rate
yeah.
myself?
Yeah.
Nah, you don't have to rate yourself. That's fucked up. I don't want to rate myself. I don't want to rate myself.
Oh, that's why.
That's
because
kinda
I
harsh.
don't want to do it.
Nah, don't. I mean, if you want to, we'll leave it up to you, but you don't have to. We do want you to answer like whether you would date yourself. I think all of us would date ourselves.
I think I would date myself. I feel like I offer. Well, you could touch on your love languages, like
Yeah.
what kind of person you are in a relationship.
So talk about your love languages. What
Okay,
are they?
so if you were dating yourself, what would be the deal breaker
The deal breaker?
for you? Like dating you.
I have none. Just
Get outta
Chill,
Let
Let
me give you this cap.
That's cap.
cap
Straight up.
This fool.
No, that's actually a hard question because you know all the good things that you offer. For
I don't think
someone.
we have deal breakers.
But like
you do?
I do.
You think you have a deal breaker?
I do.
All right. We'll get into
everyone
it.
does.
We'll get into
but
you right
I
now,
just
sir.
It's just I know.
I don't think. Well, if you know
Yours is
exactly
gonna be like work related, right?
No.
No.
what's yours, since
No.
you have it?
Let's go in order.
No, because I don't.
Okay.
I don't really have.
All right. So you don't have
Like
a deal
I
breaker.
can't think of it
All right,
right
fine.
now.
So
If it comes to me, I'll say it. But like,
Like
he
what
has
is one?
his.
Like what is one thing that you know you're annoying about in a relationship?
Okay, honestly, like if I'm
Or
into
nitpick.
someone, I feel it's funny because I hate when someone's like clingy, but I could be clingy. Like I think even with you guys, I'm messaging.
when you don't have anything to do, we're
No.
the ones that you depend on, and then when we can't
Hey.
fucking like be there or kick it, then it's a problem. But
Yeah.
Gotta give
you
her
can
the
tell
chill beat.
when she has plans.
For
we
sure.
don't crickets. For
Crickets.
sure, we don't hear anything.
Crickets. I got you, B. I got you. I got you.
But, okay, so you don't have any deal breakers. What's like? What
I
are
know
the,
I do. I just like it's not coming
You don't
to
want
me
to
right
advertise
now.
them?
What are the things that?
I'll put them out later.
What are the things that you would like be attracted to?
Yeah.
About myself.
Yep.
I tend to go out of my way for people a lot. Like
I see that.
so
I
if you
concur.
need me to do something for you, like I'll make sure that I do it. And also I like to surprise people a lot. Like if I see something, I'm like, oh, I know this person would like that. Like I'll pick that up and give it to them as a gift. I love giving gifts too. Like that's my favorite thing to do for someone. So I think just the fact that I'll go out of my way for whoever I care about.
All right, now name 3 things that you would want to change about yourself if you were
It can be
somebody that what you like considering.
It can be emotionally, physically. It can be whatever.
Like if you were somebody that was considering dating yourself, what's 3 things that you wish that person maybe was a little different or you would change or maybe alter a little bit? It doesn't have to be appearance wise or like it could be like personality or attitude or outlook or interest.
That's a hard question.
That is a hard question.
That is super hard. We'll go back to it.
All
like,
right, Ricky,
I'm gonna brainstorm
Right,
with
Ricky.
myself.
It's on me.
It's on you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have social media. Not social media. I don't have online dating, so you guys can dissect my ad.
Mm-hmm.
But
How do you sell
Your
yourself
ad.
in a date?
Yeah, like you're taking someone out.
the thing is, like,
Or how do you pull up on a chick? And be
Like, what do you think
haven't
is one of your
do.
best qualities? Like,
Well, how do you ask a girl out?
I haven't.
So they ask you out.
there is a quality
But
you
nah,
can
It's
change.
a quality.
I guess.
I'm an ad. I'm a walking ad.
No, that's for sure one thing that I would change about, like, if I'm a girl looking to date me, I would wish that I was more
Vocal.
like less shy.
And you know what? I think that's
very
something
shy.
for me too. Like, I feel I'm pretty forward sometimes,
Yeah,
and I think I'm
straightforward.
overly forward.
Yeah.
That it sometimes can intimidate someone. Like, damn,
Yeah.
I come on too strong.
Right.
Chill beat.
Yeah,
And-
I need to learn how to chill and be more patient.
And I'm like the complete opposite.
Yep.
Like, I might feel something for someone, or let's say like there is somebody that I like am attracted to or something, but it would take a lot for me to actually go and like tell that person or
Virgos.
pursue them.
Same.
Virgos.
Shut up. We're not Virgo bashing today. But I don't know. I feel like, well, to answer the question, yes, I would date myself. And I think like the traits that I would like about myself if I was a girl is that I'm very like unselfish, and I always put like people before me.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm like interested in somebody, I'll like devote everything, like my time and effort, energy, like everything. If I'm really attracted to you,
It's like when you're in, you're
interested
all in.
I'm all in. Yeah. I'm very giving too. I'm very thoughtful.
You're
So
thought.
I'm a thoughtful.
You're a thought.
I'm a thoughtful guy. I'm thoughtful, so like same thing. I like to give gifts. I like to think about, like, if I'm somewhere and I come across something like you said,
Yeah.
that that person would like or would get excited about, I would just buy it without even thinking about it, or stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm funny. I like to think that I'm funny. I have a good personality. Like, I know how to take a joke. I know how to take a joke, and I know how to like joke with you too. You know what I mean?
Give it.
Like I know how to laugh at people laughing at me.
Yeah.
So I don't get like butthurt, or I can have a good time as long as I feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It does take a while for me to like open up to people, but once I feel comfortable, I'm a good time, I think. So
You know what? Something that I should change about myself is like when I don't like something, I tend to get quiet. And I just
you shut down, basically.
Yeah, I shut down.
Same here.
Yeah, I think we're all like that.
It's a good thing because then you don't really create conflict by like talking back or
Yeah.
like adding to the situation, but it's a bad thing too because it's just like you just come detached from
Yeah, you're not
it is.
really addressing the problem. You're just more
People can
Avoiding
feel your
it.
energy.
avoiding it completely.
Yeah.
That's how I am too.
That's probably one of my bad traits.
Yeah.
I tend to shut down.
Yeah. But things that I would want to change is one that was one, try to be more straightforward and like just taking a risk and going for it. I think that I get annoyed really easily too. So sometimes if I'm just not in the mood, I just want to like not talk to that person, or kind of like create a wall and just be left alone, which is bad in a relationship. It's not healthy.
Oh, for sure.
Because especially if you're going to be married to somebody or living together, you're going to have those days, but you have to like know to not feel that way and just shut it off, So I think I need to work on that. And I don't know. I think those are the two main ones.
Yeah.
Look wise, I'm average. I'm not like fucking dime and shit.
70 for a fucking dime.
I think I'm average. I'm not like some people like me, some people don't.
That's just how it goes.
I'm a little cute. I'm a little ugly.
Fuck it.
A little cute, a little ugly, a little mixture of both.
A little bit of this.
Got a little dad bod. It's all good. We're working on that.
Hey, they're in right now.
2021.
Dad bods.
We'll be back.
Everyone wants a dad bod.
2025, we back.
No, but I think like it depends what you're into. If you're a girl that's looking for a guy that's like lavish and like has money and stuff
There's
like that.
someone out there for everyone.
There's someone out there for everyone.
Literally.
I'm more like laid back. I like to have fun with just doing anything. Like we could just go out, have food somewhere. It doesn't have to be a fancy restaurant. We can just go and like chill by the beach or whatever. I like go to the movies. I like to go to concerts. I like music, sports. So I feel like there's a wide range of interests that I have. And I'm not into hardcore drugs. Like I like to drink casually. I don't I'm not an alcoholic.
Damn, why do you look at me and laugh when you say that? That's you?
Nah, but I feel like there's a lot like a wide range of things that I'm into. So I'm not like stuck on, how like some people are stuck on just one thing. Like
this is what I want. That's it.
Like, this is what I want. Like they need to have this type of job, make this amount of money.
Yeah, people have like a list with 100 things of like what they want.
It's very unrealistic.
Yeah, and I feel like with me, I'm very like versatile. Like depending on what
take what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel too that I put like people's emotions before myself too.
Same.
Which could be good and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which could be good and bad. It's good because you really care about how somebody feels or somebody's feelings, but
at the same time you're putting yourself like after.
I feel like I do a terrible job at communicating what's bothering me.
Damn, we said 3 things.
Let it out. Let it out.
Let it all out.
Tell me how you
Get
really
the
feel.
boys some tissues.
You know what? I think that's done for my segment, guys.
I got more, but like
I got more, but I don't know. I feel. I mean, the more that you like
dissect yourself,
you start thinking like, oh shit, you know what? I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I would not want to like deal with somebody that does this.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to think about the good things too, because to you they're just like you do it so naturally, and to other people it might take extra effort for them to do that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So there's certain people that appreciate those moments that they bring them up, and they just appreciate the thing and acknowledge it.
Because to you, like I might do something like so like regular, right? Like so often, and it's nothing to me. But to somebody else, it'd be like, damn, like nobody has ever.
That's the world.
Yeah, like nobody has ever done this for me. Nobody has ever like put this much effort into doing all of this.
Yeah.
Like I've never experienced this before. But to you, it might not be that big, and vice versa.
Like, okay, for example, have you guys ever opened the car door for someone, like a girl, and it's like because you wanted to, like that's your thing? Yeah,
still do.
Okay, you see, for me, I've been on so many dates. I think I only had one guy do that for me.
But I was honest,
like, whoa.
I'll be honest. I'm
nice.
not like used to that. I'm not like, it wasn't something that I was just always doing. Mm-hmm. But it was something that I told myself, like, you know what? I want to be this way. So I try to like make adjustments. Mm-hmm. And I'm not like the greatest at it. Sometimes I'll just flat out forget.
Well, I do it to the girls I'm dating. Mm-hmm. I don't just do it to
every single. No, that's what I mean. Like whoever you're gonna take out or whatever like that.
Yeah, I do it.
I'm not.
That's what I mean.
I do it 95% of the time.
I'm not saying it with everyone.
Yeah, but it is something that's in the back of my mind that I told myself, like, I want to be more gentleman-like.
Yeah.
I wasn't like rude, but that was one of the things that I wasn't always doing that I wish, like, when I would see people do that, I'd be like, damn, like I want to be like that. It looks so good. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like it just looks good.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna tell you as a girl, like I think 1, maybe 2 guys have done that, and it's like it's appreciated, at least for me. Yeah. As a girl.
Yeah.
And that's the little things that I think can set someone apart.
Yeah.
When you guys are walking down the street, does the guy go on your right hand side closer to the street, or they just let you walk?
I've had some guys where they end up moving me like to the inside of the sidewalk, and then there's some guys who don't care. But I pay attention to that too.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. Switch.
I feel like those are like little subtle like details that could separate you from like the next guy that they're considering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're a guy looking into like dating.
And it's not that it's on my checklist as a girl, like, oh, he has to do that. Like, it just naturally, like, that's something that I observe. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I appreciate these things. I would want this.
Yeah.
So it adds points to whoever I'm considering dating.
What would be the opposite of, like, for guys, it's like doing things like opening the door, right? Mm-hmm. Opening the door, like, for in the car, opening the door,
giving up your jacket.
So what's the opposite? Like, what's
something a girl does for a guy?
Does that exist?
Well, I think them just acknowledging,
and not that I'm looking
things,
for that.
I'm not looking for acknowledgement, but it's nice when you get acknowledged, just
like appreciated.
Yeah. But
I feel like that's the only thing that I can think of.
Yeah,
and that's the only thing that I would want is just to be like.
Yeah, I don't need someone
just to be or just acknowledge. Like, yeah, like
I'm trying to think, but I don't really feel like there's kind of gestures that girls do the same way that guys would. Like, I'm not. I think it'd be weird if I just decide to open the guy's door or like. Yeah,
no. I guess there isn't really the opposite of.
For me, is more of the girl just doing random things that for me without even asking or expecting.
Like, okay, if I'm eating somewhere, right, like where you go get food, like say you're having a barbecue, like even for my friends too, I tend to grab them a plate of food without even asking, like, or if I want to know what they're gonna eat, I'll just be like, hey, what do you want? Yeah, and I'll just grab it. Like, let me tend to you. Yeah, that's one way.
Do you guys believe in gender roles?
No,
not at this age and time.
I believe in whatever you can do. If you can cook, then you're gonna cook and clean.
I feel like today's.
I don't cook. I don't clean.
Because for me, I like cooking.
Yeah,
I don't mind it. I love cleaning as well. So,
I think if you both work, right, I think you could take turns. But if someone's like staying at home, then hey, kind of step it up.
Like,
to
life
clean.
Today is just way different than how it was before.
Yeah. Like,
I personally, I grew up like my mom never really worked, so she was like stay at home.
Like, I can't see myself being a housewife.
Yeah.
I like.
So in that case, like, it made sense. Like, all right, my mom was the one mainly like cooking, cleaning, but that's because she was.
Well, that's a job in itself, though. It's not getting paid, but it's
no, that's what I'm saying. But it makes sense in that someone's
case.
Working, and one person isn't, they're staying home, then they should step up to kind of do those things, and vice versa. Like, it doesn't matter what gender you are.
I don't believe in gender roles, and it's crazy because the way I grew up, I always saw my dad. My dad is like kind of like that. He's not all my chista, but I never see my dad like turn on the stove, like barely knows how to work a microwave. So.
Well,
and I always saw that, and I'm like, I not that I feel any like resentment or like feel any type of way towards my dad, but I always told myself, like, I don't want to be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially today, like in today's world, I know that it's almost a girl, like the girl almost has to work in order to survive, unless the guy has a really, really like high paying job.
Especially if you're living in California.
If you're living in California, we all live in Southern California, so everything's really expensive here when it comes to like just daily living and rent.
Even if both of you guys are working,
it's still hard.
You still need a roommate after you get married.
Like two income,
two couples,
two average incomes is barely making it.
Yeah, it's
in
true.
SoCal, and depends where you live too. So,
but even then, like as a girl, I don't want to depend on a guy because it's like. Dude, if the relationship ends up not working out, you're screwed. Like, what do you do? Yeah.
And now it's weird because nowadays you kind of see the opposite. Now there's a lot of stay-at-home dads or like guys that stay home, and it's the girl that's bringing in the bread. You know what I mean? So,
kudos.
Yeah, kudos to them. However, whatever works, but I feel like there has to be, like, as long as there's a discussion,
somewhat of balance.
Yeah, as long as you guys are on the same page and like, okay, well, these are the things that you're responsible for. These are going to be your responsibilities, and there's not like, because then I think if there's no discussion and the woman or the guy just feels like they're doing everything, I feel like that creates a problem.
And I think that's where resentment comes in.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if there's kids involved.
Yeah. It's like, well, I do this, this. Like, what do you do?
Yeah. Because if a girl's like, if the girl stays home, or if the woman stays home all day, like she's cooking and cleaning, not only doing that, but like watching, like if it's a toddler or a baby, watching the baby all day long.
That's a lot of work.
So, and the guy might come home and they might feel like, I don't need to do anything because I just worked 10 hours or, you know, whatever the case may be. Then that's where like the clash of heads are. But I feel like if you guys are on the same page,
lay out what's what.
Yeah. And
I think it works.
I mean, take it for what it's worth because none of us have kids.
What it do?
So, but I mean, that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
But moving on to Gary.
I know, Gary. You didn't even.
It's on you, boy.
We're coming back. He thought we were avoiding it.
He's like,
I got away with
that's
it.
That's it for episode 3, you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you in episode 4. That was nice.
See, he's all cap.
Straight cap. Put your cap on. That's what you put your cap on?
No, for the most part, like to pick back on you, I have a lot of the same traits that I'm very shy around people. It's for me, it's more of a one-on-one where you start seeing my personality.
Yeah.
I can do the small group like of 3 or 4.
Gary shy.
Or you just shoot the hey big head text.
Hey,
shoot the
you
DM.
up?
Hey, you up?
Hey.
Yeah, but for the most part, I can't do a big group
Yeah.
settings. I go into my little shell, and like even with people that I'm comfortable, if it's a bunch of people, I'm not comfortable just fully expressing myself around a bunch of people. I'm just trying to think of traits for myself right now.
All right, we get it. You're a piece of shit, bro. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Pretty much. Swipe
It
left
ain't
on this
so
motherfucker.
easy,
I'm closing
huh?
my app.
It ain't so
All right, you know what? I'm a
easy.
piece of shit, you guys, but I could take good ass pictures.
I can take good ass
Hit me up.
pictures.
Hit me up. Guido Create.
Yeah.
Just don't tag me. Tag your sponsor.
I take some fire sunset pics. Hit me up. But
Fire Seattle. Pic.
ghost the shit out of you in 2 weeks.
I forgot the categories that we were talking about. That's why.
That's the only memory you have of me, your pictures. 'Cause after that, you're cut.
After that,
I forgot the categories that we were talking about.
no, you can talk about like you can talk about things
Your
that
positive
you like,
qualities.
like
or
things
your
that you would like
negative.
about yourself if you were.
Well, my good qualities is that I'm very open and I'm very giving. I still have the gentleman qualities with certain things.
He's a gentleman, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. Certain things that I can work on is not being so annoying when it comes to being punctual, because I'm so punctual with things.
Oh, okay.
Where I start rushing the other person like nonstop. It's like,
Yeah.
we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go.
Yeah, but they take just don't take 3 hours to get ready.
Yeah.
Or if you are gonna do that, just if we have reservations at 7, just start getting ready like at fucking 2.
Yeah, for me, for the most part, is if it's just me and you, I don't really care if we miss our reservation. Unless it's like a surprise type of thing that I'm trying to do.
Right.
But when someone invites us to something,
you have like an event
or there's a group thing that we're doing,
it reflects you.
Yeah, that just annoys me when it comes. And then I start becoming very annoying. Yeah. And it just switches my whole mood. My mood can be changed real quick.
Yeah.
I'm a very patient person, but certain things I'm not. What other things that I can change?
I feel like I'm very patient too, but a toxic trait would be like once I'm irritated, once I'm annoyed,
I'm annoyed.
Hard to like
Yeah.
get me out of that.
Again, toxico.
It's
like I have to
fucked
catch, like I have to catch myself, and then I'm just gonna be like, no, I'm gonna switch the mood because I've done this in the past and it hasn't worked.
Yeah,
the right way.
But I'm working on myself.
Get our self-help book in the link below.
Self-help book.
Yeah, because it's funny because I think like that now. As I'm older, getting older, I always think when I'm doing something, I always think like, is this something that I would want, like for
your partner,
for my partner?
I catch myself doing a lot of things that I used to do in the past, like holding things in and not expressing.
Yeah, I want to get better at that too.
Yeah, I've gotten a little bit better of expressing myself, but it also depends on who you're dating at that time, of how open you are, and how they receive what you're expressing.
Yeah.
Because there's certain times that you can express certain things and they take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
But it's also how you deliver it. Yeah, that's like the two major things is like being patient and pretty much expressing myself, because I'm very shy unless I'm very comfortable with you. Right. So that's when I'm comfortable with you, it's like I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like if I'm out in the streets or whatever, it's like I don't see anyone. It's just me and you.
Yeah.
And that's even with my friends. So, but for the most part, I'm very shy and I hold things to myself. So that becomes a problem when
it could be bad.
Yeah, when there's issues, and there's also when I'm in a group setting, I'm not going out of my way to say, "Hey, my name is Gary," and then having small talk. I hate small talk. That's the thing. if it's not meaningful, or I know that I'm not going to see you ever again. Yeah. It's like, I don't waste my time. Yeah. That's just me, but I know that's a bad trait.
It's crazy because I hate small talk, but I'm so good at it. Is that weird?
I try to get in and out so quick.
I could be fake.
Yeah.
But I feel like you almost have to. Even
everyone's fake. Like
not fake like
no, I can't show fakeness.
Not everyone.
No, for me, I can't show fakeness, which is a bad thing because I show it.
Some people can't fake it. Yeah, some people just look uninterested.
Because I just can't.
I feel like sometimes you can see things on my face, but sometimes I can fake it. Like
no, I can't fake it.
But,
which is something I should work on.
Some people, they don't even know that I hate them, and I hate them. It's just like
I can't ever see myself being at a bar or a club or somewhere, a lounge, and just going up to like a random girl.
I've never done that.
And like introducing myself.
I feel like I'm really social,
and some guys are really good at that. And
I think that's why I hate clubs, because I like to dance, but I'm not gonna go up to you and be like, "Do you want to dance?" or do small talk, because I hate small talk first of all. Yeah. And then I'm so shy that I'm not just. I hate rejection also. so I don't take those risks, which is a bad thing too. Which is a bad thing just in general. Is not do it just with girls. Is I don't take certain risks because I think of the opposite of the bad thing that can happen. Never the good thing.
You're always like,
I always think of the negative.
It's so hard for guys though, because girls don't have to worry about that. I mean, obviously,
they do.
There's some girls that have to go and be the one that pursues the other party.
I feel like that's me.
You know, it's like, but for the most part, it's always the guy that has to apply the pressure. You know.
Yeah.
So, and it's fucking intimidating, dude. Like, we're always like second guessing ourselves. We have to like be disappointed, to be let down sometimes. Like if they're gonna say no,
most of the time, and that's just fucking that shit is damaging to your self-esteem, dude. That's a lot of L's.
That's why that's kind of like I don't want.
But you know what's crazy is like whether you take that chance or not, like that alone is gonna put you ahead than where you're already at. Because if you don't ask at all, you're still gonna be in the same place. You're never gonna know if that person's gonna say yes or no. Yeah. You know what I mean? So technically that is a no. That is a no. Okay. That is a no in itself.
But it's not even that. It's you can be in the same spot, but your whole vibe changes.
Yeah.
That's true because we're human. We have the,
especially when you're at a club or a bar, like you start off and you're like, hell yeah, so good vibes, and then like, nope.
That's why you take a couple shots, and then it's
I just wanted your bottle. I just wanted your section. I don't like you like that.
I can guarantee you, she's not even paying for that. She's there with whoever's paid.
Some guys, and props to them.
They have it.
Like some guys have the balls to do it, and some guys don't.
It's tough, huh?
It's tough.
Shoot your shot.
I feel like that's why a lot of relationships now start on social media, because it's
slide in the DM.
Because it's like pretty much instead of you going to this person in person, like going up to them in person, you just have to like shoot a message to them.
Yeah,
you hide behind pretty much a wall.
And like if you get let down or if you get left unseen or whatever,
just block them.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like you might feel dumb about it, but you don't have to like show your face.
Yeah, literally.
Like all right, cool.
That's why it's easier.
Yeah.
That's why there's online dating. And that's why people have little profiles.
Yeah. But there's some girls that look into that. Like, no, I want this guy to come and pursue me this way in person. And I'm not going to entertain no guy that pursues me on DMs or social media or whatever, like the case may be. So
if a bunch of guys start coming up to you.
If what?
If a bunch of guys start coming up to you at a bar or a club.
At the same time?
No, just in general. During the time. Mm-hmm. What is the percentage of people that you are declining just by them asking you? Or are you just going based off of looks?
It depends how they approach me. Because if a guy comes up and he's like, hey, you're hot, like, I just want to dance. Or, you know, I'm just kind of like, dig, chill.
Yeah.
But if they kind of slide in and they're smooth with it, I mean,
yeah.
Or if they're funny.
Nah, I've seen a bunch of guys just say, hey, do you want to dance? And 99% of the time is, nah.
That's fucked up, dude.
Okay, but that is because the girl's judging based off the looks.
That's what we have to go through. Dude, they don't even give us like
fuck the personality.
Yeah, the reality is that you go up to a girl.
I will say I do look at looks, but that doesn't play the whole thing. The way they talk, that plays a part for me too.
Bro, if they're
that music is fucking blaring.
I'm sorry, but a guy can be hot, everything, right? And then he comes up and he talks whack, bro. That turns me off because then you have to talk to them.
Yeah,
like,
but that's a rare occasion.
So how about?
I mean, like, shut up, just dance.
But
don't whisper in my ears.
How about if he talks right, he looks hot, but
they
he can't
obviously
dance?
you're gonna, dude. Freaking 90% of people don't know how to dance.
That's true.
So it doesn't matter as long as they're willing to dance and having a good time. Then I don't care how they dance.
Yeah, it's hard
because you're gonna have fun with them.
Stay strong out there, fellas.
Shoot a shot from a distance. Shoot it, Steph Curry land.
I haven't. Honestly, I haven't lived through that really. So I can't really. I don't have that much.
I don't really go to clubs like. Anyway,
I'm pretty boring. Dude.
The only times I really go to clubs is like Vegas.
Same here. That's the only time.
Yeah, Vegas is about it.
But you ain't seeing me still asking for people to dance.
I wouldn't even know how it's fucked up, huh? Yeah.
What?
How to dance?
Like, go to somebody and be like, hey, my name's Ricky. Want to chill? I wouldn't even know how to do that.
If you want to lurk me, 3 A's, triple A.
What's up, kid?
You got an IG? All right, I'll DM you through IG.
Okay, hold on.
You DM her?
I'm gonna go to the restroom right now. Hold on. Hey. I saw you out there dancing.
Can I buy you a drink?
You look good in that dress.
Yeah, it's crazy though. But I think social media now just makes it a lot easier for guys and girls.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot more girls now because back then
you got the reactions to like stories. So
back then it used to be like almost
write a letter.
It's rare. It would be rare for a girl to go up to a guy and like pursue them. You know. Now I feel like with social media, it's more easier for.
Yeah, it is.
I got one right here.
What's up?
Start dating someone.
Mm-hmm.
How fast are you following all their social medias?
Day one, bro.
Day one.
You gotta go like 50.
Okay, no.
Like you're going Facebook, Instagram, like whatever.
Yeah,
whatever you use.
Yeah, whatever you use or whatever you used back then. So, are you following all of them all at once or spreading them out?
No. You know what? I have people that I know that I only have them on Instagram, but I know they have a Facebook. I just never add them. But I personally don't use Facebook, so that could be why I'm just kind of like, I don't even go on there anyway. So
how about Snapchat and all that stuff? Like, are you following all at the same time?
Snapchat's cool.
Are you following more than one account at the same time? Like, are you following them like going boop, boop,
No, I tend to sporadically do it. I feel like Instagram's the main one, so that's the one I'll ask for. And then if you have their number, you know how sometimes if they have it connected to their contacts, then later down the line, like I'll ask for it, but I won't do it all at the same time. It's like, that's stalker because it's like, let me see your
How spread out are you doing the second one?
It depends. Like if it comes up in conversation, it's like, oh, you have Snapchat too? Let me add you. Like, I'm cool about it, but it's not like list all your social media handles because I'm about it at it right now.
Link in the bio.
Link in bio.
Link in bio.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like dissecting somebody's social media is important nowadays because that's basically what they have to like show, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
fucked
for
up,
me, because I've been on online dating, I use social media as a way to make sure they're not a catfish. So
because
I usually ask for it.
yeah, like I just got on Instagram. What was it, like February?
We
Yeah.
freaking
March?
egged you to get
Yeah.
on.
It was
And-
like around December, right? When we went to Disneyland.
Yeah.
The first time.
yeah, and for a while it was like, dude, like why the fuck are you not on IG, whatever?
Yeah.
But
We
it's
peer
great.
pressured.
Yeah, peer pressure. But it's crazy because I mean, you almost have to have social media now.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have social media, you're looked at as like, what the
Why?
fuck?
What are you hiding?
A serial
What are you
killer?
hiding? Yeah.
It's more like what you
And
hiding.
what are you hiding? Yeah. And it was crazy to me because I literally didn't have anything really to hide.
Mm-hmm.
But people's mindset is like that. Like, oh, you're not on social media? All right, are you on Facebook or are you on this? And like, I wasn't really on anything. So, and that was just because my personal preference. Like,
Yeah.
I was more like a private guy. Whoever was in my life at that time, those were the people that, you know, that was cool with that. I wasn't really into like getting attention or making new friends and stuff like that, or like promoting stuff. Like people use social media to promote their achievements and stuff like that. So
Yeah, like for me, I have social medias, but I have them because of my creator job.
yeah,
But even that, I still don't post.
yeah,
Literally.
I know.
Yeah, so
In
Thousands
today's
of
world,
photos.
Yeah.
it's so weird. Like if it's almost like the first thing that somebody's gonna ask you is like, oh, like what's your Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of the first things.
That's
that
like
they're
a
gonna
get
ask.
to know you question
Yeah.
now.
so what happens if you find, like, you follow that person on Instagram, you start lurking, and you find things that you don't like,
Like what?
like deep, like deep down, like you're looking
140
down.
weeks down.
Yeah,
like what?
just things that you don't
They
like,
got fucking
like
their nipple and shit.
nah, like
Like
just,
what though?
Okay, well, let's say, is it weird for someone to still have pictures of their ex?
Yeah,
Fuck yes.
yeah. If you find something like
If
that,
you have a-
Like super deep,
Nah, you gotta
Though?
delete that, sis.
right?
yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. I don't give a fuck if it's your history. Archive that bitch.
How about they tell you, oh, I'm not a party animal or whatever, and you just start seeing partying
Like
down
girls
there.
gone wild type shit.
Like shit that you don't like.
Then you obviously know, like, oh, she's a fucking liar. Like, that tells you a lot about
Yeah,
somebody.
that's true.
If they're like, oh, no, I'm not really into this, but
But-
then you see that.
But do you bring it up, or because people's lifestyles can change too? So do you bring it up or you don't bring it up?
I feel like it's fair game, dude. If whatever they
Yeah,
leave on
I
there
mean,
is for the
that's
world to see.
public. Yeah, that's public.
If they don't want,
At that
yeah,
point.
if they're promoting themselves a certain way, but their Instagram or their social media says differently, you know what I mean? Like you got to go and
You gotta go.
you gotta make some adjustments to your
I'ma head
page,
out.
girl.
So girls, audit your files.
I felt like the main thing is if you have pictures of your ex, those shits gotta go.
Gotta go.
I'm sorry,
That's weird, huh?
that's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, if
That's
it's like,
weird.
I don't know. Yeah, they have.
How about Facebook? Because Facebook, people.
I don't
have
really know how
pictures,
Facebook.
That's true,
I don't really know
bro.
how Facebook
I got
works.
pictures
like,
like.
like when you started your account.
I think that's why I don't even add people there anymore because I'm like, I still got those photos
Yeah,
and they're just.
I don't really know how Facebook works, but
They're
it does-
embarrassing.
Like Instagram,
it's like MySpace. Like
Yeah.
if you had MySpace, but you keep uploading.
Dude,
it.
And
no,
then
like,
it's
it's
like
so-
random thoughts. It'll be like, oh, look at this photo from 5 years ago, and you're like, why
shit.
is this here? I didn't.
I feel
delete
like
that.
it's so easy just to like archive shit or just save it. If you want to save it, like because they're memories or whatever the case may be, it's so easy just to save that. You don't have to have them on your Instagram or your Facebook.
That's true.
But how about if you still find out that they have them saved?
That's weird. Like that
That's like finding a shoebox
with
a bunch of like memory box of their exes.
it was like, damn, you're not over them that you have to keep photos. That was a deep breath.
I don't know, dude.
Because nowadays that's what social media is like, your shoebox of what we had with what we had as shoe boxes of like our memory boxes.
Oh, good though.
We got a bunch of.
Nah, but yeah, like as far as that goes, you gotta just delete that history. If it's because I feel like if you leave it on there, that just means that you're like hoping that it's gonna come back around. No,
You're gonna be able to post new pictures.
Yeah,
That's weird.
just gotta go, sis. Let me clean those up for you.
Gotta
real
go.
quick. Yeah.
Bonfire pit.
Yeah.
What have you done with your memory boxes in the past?
I don't really have physical memory boxes, so I think just photos is in the trash. And then you got to clear out the trash. That's something a lot of people don't do. So then
Yeah,
you end up
So you
keeping them.
never-
It's like,
So in the past, you never had
mean,
an actual like memory box,
no.
or anything, like say.
I think you
movie
forget
tickets
that
and
I'm
shit like that.
24.
I know.
I had memory boxes, but there
Yeah.
was shit in there from like.
I mean, I have boxes with like photos, but it's like old family
I understand,
photos.
but
I don't
what
have.
did you do with it? Did you just throw it away, burn it? What did you do?
Yeah, I just threw it away. That shit was like it was like stuff that from like middle school, so it wasn't really anything in my adult life.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
But yeah, I think it's hard. It's more work to do when you've been in a long relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
so
years
much
of
shit.
data. Like,
Years of That's a good point though. I'm gonna start asking for iCloud passwords. let me see that cloud real
can
quick.
I see that backup?
It's not even that.
I don't want that. I don't want your photo folder. I want the shit that's.
Give me the
inside your
deleted
phone.
album.
It's not even that. Even in Instagram, you can archive your shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Should we get into?
I have
that's gonna be another
I have
topic.
archived photos.
Should we get it? Should we talk about going through your partner's
Yeah,
phone?
do it right now. Let's do it.
Let me ask the $1 million question. I think I asked you this. Would you rather?
If you go digging, be prepared to find. That's it.
So I was gonna ask.
Like-
Let me ask the audience. So when you go through somebody's phone, right? Going through somebody's phone.
Have you gone through someone's phone?
Do you even go to someone's phone? It's like,
Have you gone through someone's phone?
I've never gone through somebody's phone.
Have you?
I have, but because they gave me a reason to.
The furthest I've gone was that they get a message and I look to see like who texted. Is that going through somebody's phone?
Sorta.
But like not to. I didn't go and like unlocked it and like read the message.
No, I had my suspicions, and I just wanted to further confirm it, and I was right.
Yeah.
So,
But that's the furthest.
but it was one time. That's it
Yeah.
for that specific reason.
But like when you go through somebody's phone, are you going through somebody's phone to find a reason to stay or find a reason to leave?
Damn, son.
Hit that drop.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Or like just going through their phone like because you have this feeling that something's happening.
Yeah, that's why, because I had asked about it and it was like, no, they make you feel like you're tripping. But for the most part, your gut feeling is usually right. And I was right. And that's why I did it.
To me, the only reason that I would go through somebody's phone is that I'm finding a reason to leave the relationship.
To confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To confirm. Like I already have my suspicions. I just need this confirmation that I'm right.
And you're a piece of shit.
And I know like I'm already almost positive that I'm going to find what I'm looking for. And that's going to be the end result. So the only reason, the reason that I don't really go through people's phones is because I know that I'm not prepared to leave this person. So the only
Why
reason,
even hurt yourself?
why even go through
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
See,
Why
I've
even
given
hurt
my
yourself?
passwords and all that stuff to all my relationships. I was like, if you want to go through it,
Yeah.
go through it. But if you trust me, you trust me.
Just know that if you're going to go through somebody's phone, you're going to find something that
You're
doesn't
not
sit
gonna
well
like.
with you. It doesn't sit. You might not find like some like confirmation that person's cheating on you or having an affair or whatever you think is happening, but you're going to find something that you didn't know,
And then you're going to turn it into like.
and and it's going to open up like a can of worms, you know. So to me, if I'm going to go through somebody's phone, is because it's going to be for that reason.
Because for someone, it's like even just liking a different girl's photo or guy's photo, it's like, why are you liking that?
Yeah. Or if you have a doubt, just prepare yourself before you go through that person's phone. You have to really ask yourself, like, am am I ready to leave this relationship if I find something that I don't like?
And not just that, but like, say you don't find anything. Now your partner's like,
You don't trust me.
It's a trust.
Yeah,
it's a trust issue.
the trust is like,
Yeah.
My exes have given me their passwords, and I've never touched it. Not even picked up the phone.
Well, we go back to the same thing, like, because we know that if we want to find something, you're gonna find something. You know, regardless of how faithful you think that person is or how faithful that person is. Like, it's kind of hard for you just to be like 100%, like, in everything innocent free, or, you know, they're gonna keep something. You know, whether it's a conversation with their friend, with their girlfriend, whether it's a guy conversation. You know, because somebody has gone through my phone, and I've gotten in trouble not because of, like, I've gotten into an argument not over something that's like that has to do with the relationship or infidelity or whatever, but because of a comment that I made to, like, a guy friend,
like locker room talk,
or in a group text or something like that. You know what I mean? So it could that alone shows you that you can find something if you really dig for it and fish for it. So, like, that's a dangerous game to play, for sure.
Yep.
So just don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Thanks for listening. We'll be back with another episode.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Do you guys actually like us?
Hit the bell.
Whatever
Leave a
topics,
comment.
Who's your favorite?
whatever topics you guys want us to
Cover.
get deep into.
Drop a
You're
comment.
interested.
Drop a comment.
Yeah.
Still paying off this mic.
Need some
Racked
sponsors.
up
Any
some
sponsors
bills
out
on
there?
the side.
Hit us up. We're some cool. Like, we're pretty stylish, so send the merch.
Send the merch.
Yeah, we'll promote your shit. No problem.
For free.
I don't care what it. Whatever.
Faux
Vegan
show.
cotton.
What if it's like?
What if it's what?
What if? Like, if it just has a big old freaking caca.
What do you mean? Like a picture of, like, shit?
I don't know.
We're going to leave it there. Good night.